Hey guys, Lucas here again. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do kind of a retro review, which if you were on my old channel, it's where I review older movies. And I'm going to do something I've actually never done before, is that I'm going to review a series, which is probably the funniest movie franchise that I've seen. And you have to be really into them to like them, but I love them, and that is the Jackass series. Jackass is 1, 2, and 3, or 3D. And I just want to talk about this series because I just watched them all three again with a friend and a couple buddies, and they're just so funny, and they're such great, fun movies. I just wanted to talk about them and show my appreciation for them. The first one, which my DVD is upstairs, was kind of when the when the TV series was kind of ending, and they decided to make a movie because I guess fans were kind of wanting it now that the series was ending. And what's different from that one than the other two is that it still kind of looks like the TV show, like the really kind of crappy handheld camera. These two, you could tell it looks more like a movie, but the other one still kind of looks like the show. And the first one is my least favorite of the three. I think it's the least consistent and probably the least funny, but I still really enjoyed it. There's some really famous ones in there, like Steve-O snorting the wasabi, and there's a couple really funny stuff when they were in Japan. But that one, it feels like the first half was pretty funny, and then the second half is just really kind of drags. But the first one I still like, but it's definitely the weakest out of the three. Now, Jackass number 2, the unrated version, is actually the most well-reviewed out of all the three, at least on Rotten Tomatoes, and this one is actually really funny as well. I mean, I probably like this one as much as this one. Both these movies are equally hilarious. This one, I think, is really good because they do a little bit more inventive stuff than the first one. There's a couple of stuff that is kind of repetitive in this one, but they're still pretty funny. There's some great stuff with bulls, and like there's a thing called the Toro Totter, which is my favorite thing in the whole movie, which is absolutely hysterical. I was crying, I was holding my stomach. It was absolutely hysterical. There's even a couple of cool things involving a rocket, and it's just really funny. It goes by really fast. This movie felt really short, so that shows how much of a great time I had with it. And this one is probably going to be, and if you're a Jackass fan, you should definitely have this in your collection. Now, Jackass 3, or Jackass 3D, I probably like it equally as much as the second one, but this one, if you watch it on DVD, it's still really funny, but you gotta see it in the theater, in 3D with the real glasses and a huge crowd, because that way you'll have an awesome, fantastic experience. While Jackass 3D obviously wasn't my favorite movie of last year, I did do a review of it on my own channel. I said it was definitely the most fun movie of the year. I saw it with like 6 friends, a packed theater in 3D, and this one they have the crappy glasses, the stupid ones where it's like the 80s glasses where they have like the stupid green and purple where it makes you feel like you're on acid, and these hurt your head. But if you watch it if you saw it in the theater with a bunch of people, it's absolutely hysterical. They do some really inventive stuff in here. There's a couple of great ones like the high five. The poo slingshot thingy, the porta potty, is really funny. There's a great thing involving an airplane jet. There's a lot of memorable things in here. I think this one is the most memorable, and I just love these two equally. But this one you can watch, just at home. This one you kind of need a theater experience to get the whole, what it was made for. But I love the Jackass series. They're definitely some of the funniest movies I've ever seen. These movies I probably laughed at the hardest out of any comedy. There's a couple of great comedies, but these are probably my favorite. I know, call me a delinquent, call me a juvenile, but simple works, and these movies work, and it's for a very select audience. But if you like this kind of stuff, you're gonna absolutely love these two, especially the first one. Yeah, but really check out these two. So that's my review of the Jackass series, my favorite comedy series, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're a Jackass fan, if you haven't seen them already, pick them up. Thanks for watching.